Hi folks, and welcome to the gorgeous autumnal climbs of the Yarra Valley, the wine growing region of Victoria, not far out of Melbourne. And bringing me here today is Royal Enfield's Shotgun 650. Now the Shotgun 650 is the fourth bike to use the 648cc parallel twin from Royal Enfield. You've got the Interceptor, you've got the Continental GT, you've got the Super Meteor, and here we have the Shotgun 650. But this one's a little bit different. This one uses the Super Meteor as its basis, but it's quite different. We get different suspension, different bars, and different seating. So it's quite a different motorcycle, but somewhat modular. And the big go here is customization. Royal Enfield's looking to bring a bike that younger people are going to come to. They've called out to their history beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to belt the living suitcase out of it all around here, all around this great grape growing district, and let you know if it's any bloody good. The great Forum Theatre. Melissa Etheridge is here soon. Oh, I'm off. I like this end of town. Fed Square over there. A lot of history up here. Going past shortly the old Herald and Weekly Times building, which I had a bit to do with when I was a young compositor. I was at trade school with a bunch of guys that worked at the Herald and Weekly Times. I worked at The Age, of course, which was so much more sophisticated and stylish. But now it's bloody apartments and it's got a facade, you know. Like the world's got a facade, you know. It looks all right at the front, but it's bullshit inside. Anyway, at least they've kept the facade. I'm happy with that. A lot of places they just would have bowled that bastard over. So, yeah, give credit to that. Well, it looks like we're heading to the boulevard of broken dreams. The old Bully. Well, the Bully in our younger days, we used to use as a racetrack. Seriously, we used to set times along it. Terrible stuff, really, when you think about it. And but grouse. And now it's a beautiful little ride around the Yarra, and you better take it at the right speed, because I think this has funded most of the Victorian government's lavish spending on rails and trains and stuff, and not hospitals. But yeah, you've got to take it easy around here now, because Plod loves it. They just drop out of the trees here. But as you can see, she's a pretty cool road, good corners, and by geez, we used to have some fun along here, because there were no such thing as speed cameras, and policemen had to catch you, didn't they? And there was not much chance of that. For a motorcycle that is built to a price, there's no doubt about that, Royal Enfield's definitely lifted its game, and I like this switch gear. It's metallic, it's strong, and it suits that blacked out hot dog customised feel. Okay, I'm on the drill green Shotgun 650 now. This one's got part of the custom accessory range, these bar end mirrors. I kind of like them. They're a good size and they look cool, and they unclutter the front of the bike, and it feels a lot more racy. It feels kind of Street Fighter for it. Amazing how small things like that can change the nature of a bike. As for instruments, look, too small for me. I'm struggling to read them, if I'm honest. Now, younger people, you'll probably go, what's wrong with your dad? Get a bit about you. And you'd be right. You'd be right. But for me, all this information here is a little small. The really fun thing about riding a road like this, on a bike like this, is it's kind of too twisty to really to dedicate yourself to it. I wouldn't be giving myself totally to a road like this. It's a bit skinny, there's decreasing radius bends, and there's traffic. But on a bike like this, with the horsepower you've got, you can kind of nail it, and it handles well enough It's kind of old school riding in a way that I really like. You can push yourself a bit. The bike's capable enough, and you can use all that 650 or 648cc parallel twins power, which is not over the top, and I kind of like that. It's an enjoyable, concentrated type of riding on what is almost a sea road, I would say. Yeah, and it feels relatively quick on a road like this because you could not be pushing too hard safely on a road like this. So, talk about horses for courses. It's not only kind of an urban little cool thing that when you park, people are going to have a look, and you're going to be sort of flavour of the month parking up your shotgun 650, but you can get out on the weekend and give it the berries. And that's fun. That's what this motorcycling gig's supposed to be about. Remember that? Fun? Bloody fun, without anyone telling you what to do or who to be. Fun. So the big question, folks, is have Royal Enfield hit the mark with the Shotgun 650? Well, I love the blacked out nature of the bike. I love the fact that they are appealing to a younger market, and they need to. We need to bring younger riders in, and this kind of bobber style bike is going to do it. Now you're going to spend under 12 grand, between 11.5, 12 grand across the 4 different colour schemes and models in the Shotgun 650 range, so they're affordable. I think it's a nice engine, the 648cc parallel twin. It works well, if a little unexciting. It's really nicely finished, much better than in the past. This is all metallic switchgear. I really like that. So the blacked out nature of it, the tough look, the fact you can customise the hell out of it, that's a massive plus. So for me, bit of a tick for the Shotgun 650. Over to you.